Hello friends, it's your internet pal Alan, and it is Dawsember, and I am working on an IBM 5150 from 1985. It's a Model B revision, so it's got a 64K to 256K motherboard, and I've been trying to get this thing working for the last several days now, 2 weeks I guess. And in my last video it was suggested that I had not turned on the power supply for this IBM 5150 long enough for it to count through and check through the 256 kilobytes of RAM that is on this motherboard. So what I'm going to do right now is I have the power supply connected to the 5150 motherboard and the CGA card that came with this machine all cabled up. I have the dip switches, the jumper blocks on the motherboard for switch block 1 set to CGA, and I have a cable right here going over to my RetroTink and then up to a Dell UltraSharp monitor on HDMI. Now, to make sure this just worked, I just had an Apple IIe on the desk and it did work perfectly. I can drop a photo in here if you'd like, but the plan now is to just flip on the power supply. The monitor's already on. Let's see if we get anything. Blinking cursor, memory, tick, and just something that suggests there is, in fact, more to this motherboard than just a clock signal. So, without further ado, let's test it out and see what happens. So it's been a little bit of time. There was no beep coming from the speaker. There's no signs of life on the UltraSharp monitor. The RetroTink does not seem to have activated. So if I'm reading this correctly, based on the Apple IIe that I just had on the bench, there is no video signal going out to the RetroTink yet. So we'll just continue to wait and see how it goes. This video has been going for about 4.5 minutes now, and I just want to take this opportunity to thank everybody in the YouTube comments section, on Blue Sky, on Mastodon. You folks know who you are. You've been certainly diving in and helping out and giving all sorts of really helpful suggestions on how to get this 5150 motherboard working, and I do appreciate all of you and the tips, so please keep them coming and just update the comments section or hit me up on social media. I do read everyone, and you know, if it's something that looks like I can do with the tools I have on hand, then I'll definitely try it out. If it's something I need to go buy tools for, I'll look at buying the tools, and then we'll do the test at some point in the future. All right, so we just crossed the 5-minute mark on this video. I don't know if that's necessarily long enough to hear a beep, or how long this IBM 5150 is supposed to count the memory that's on the board. But for right now, I'm going to call it as not working. I'm going to go back to testing this with the multimeter slash oscilloscope to see if I can find the clock signal on the clock chip, on the CPU, on BIOS, on other things that have been suggested on the system board, and I'll keep working on it, and hopefully we'll see you soon with part 3 to the IBM 5150, a Dawsember to remember video series. Thanks everybody. Have a happy holiday and Merry Jankmas.